and joined by... Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Paul George.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out. Of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Oubre out there with George. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2. And for Indiana, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. On offense, here are the Pacers. Siakam looking around. Outside for Halliburton. A second chance effort. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Hands it from downtown.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Maxey, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. No good again that time. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Nembhard. And Embiid with the block. And now here's Oubre, fast break chance. And it goes down 2 points.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Maxey against Halliburton. The 3. And they recover it. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Turner with the screen. Halliburton with it. Now defended by Embiid. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers leading by 7. Halliburton outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 6.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Pass to McCain. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Oubre with it. Outside, Maxey trains the three-pointer.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Siakam up top, covered by Oubre. Siakam's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 6. Outside, Maxey. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. He's got 6.
The number of threes are increasing for Maxey since he entered the league. He's getting more comfortable out there.
Siakam against Oubre. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. Number 1, the Pacers.
The way these guys move the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. 41 seconds left in the first quarter.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to George. And he drives in. Takes it off the glass.
And this is George at his best. Taking it at the defense, playing downhill.
Maxey against Halliburton. Oubre sets the screen for George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam. This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Siakam outside. Turner with the screen for Siakam. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton into the points. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
A nice shot by George. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Mathurin for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The 76ers leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Embiid with it. Picked up by Turner. Here's Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And he comes up with the deuce.
And when you have Halliburton's size as a guard, you should be comfortable working inside.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Maxey, hoping to put that miserable performance against Toronto behind him tonight. Oubre can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton drives in. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Siakam. Plays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got his second bucket.
Oh, they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
Over to the wing. A nice shot by McCain. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it really is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Shots good by Siakam.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. Pass to McCain. George with no one around. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. Outside, George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Now Oubre. Ball's knocked loose. Mathurin with the ball. Maxey covering. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, the size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
And here's George for 3. Here's Embiid. Embiid punches it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead. Here's Turner. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Embiid drives in. Here's McCain. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Dave. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
And there's more NBA action in store for us tonight. Here are the games tipping off later. That'll do it for our show.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Yabusele. George is out there with Butler. And it's Roddy in at the 4 spot. Now, here's Nesmith, defended by George. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Off and running right out of the bat here to start the second half.
The 76ers leading by 8. Butler feeling out of it. Here's Shepard. Now, here's Toppin.
Nice finish.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Pass to McCain. To the paint. Here's Roddy. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Roddy's got his first basket. Here's McConnell driving to the basket. Bucket is good.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Outside Butler. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Back to Toppin. Takes the 3. Nesmith controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Butler passes to Roddy. Oh, good with the triple. Pacers trail by 4. Here's McConnell driving the lane. Good. McConnell's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Drummond checked in for Philadelphia. Kyle Lowry comes in for Butler.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Andre Drummond.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And here's George for 3. Toppin pulls it in. Now the Pacers with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. The score now all even.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Okeke comes in for Yabusele. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyle Lowry. For the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. McCain's got 11.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Shepard. On the wing, Bryant. Good D by Drummond.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's McCain. Drummond in the post. Defended by Bryant. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
McConnell, and he banks in the layup. McConnell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
Here's McCain. He's covered by McConnell. 5 to shoot. Drummond with a screen on McConnell. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Here's Toppin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. He's got 8. Here's McCain. He's got 11. There's 53 seconds left in the third. On the wing, George. Neesmith covering. Drummond in the post. Working on Bryant. And it's Drummond missing. Here's Shepard driving inside. And finished off by Shepard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And Philadelphia making a change here. The 76ers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Siakam. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Siakam's got 11 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
From deep three-point territory. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. 7. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.
These guys are going to struggle guarding movement.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Indiana's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. They get it back. 4 seconds left, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And yes, it's good. And the Pacers lead by 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Halliburton finds Turner. The drive by Siakam. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for a ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Here's Embiid, and it's sent back by Turner. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. No one near Maxey as he lets it fall. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Floats it up there for Siakam. Embiid with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. In close, Embiid gets it to fall. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. To the middle. Nifty move. Shot by Grimes. No good. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Siakam kicks to Turner. Hits the three-point bomb. Turner's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. And they trust in his ability to come through.
Here's Halliburton. Buries it down low. Now it's a 3-point Indiana lead.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
Here's Oubre, and it's sent. Back by Turner. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Halliburton passes to Turner. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Down low, Oubre to halt the run, and it's good on the layup.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Lock at 6. Siakam, high post. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Maxey against Siakam. Three-pointer by Embiid. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Mathurin with the ball. Off with the layup.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Here's Embiid. Money!
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great. Turner.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. That is Brown in at small forward. And for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Here's Westbrook following the bucket by the Pacers. Here's Gordon, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
Hey, I'll say this about Halliburton. He is a great decision maker. You won't see him mess up the pick and roll very often.
Now here's Westbrook. Clock at 6. And Gordon with the big finish.
Gordon so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He said Nikola Jokic is so intelligent. He said we know the offense is going to run through him. So all we can do is mix up our looks defensively. And then at the other end of the floor, make him work on defense. Try to wear him out a little bit, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Here's Brown. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Gordon against Halliburton. Fires it. Siakam, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, BA. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Now here's Turner. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Murray with it. Picked up by Mathurin. Jokic against Turner. Down low. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And Jokic is one of the best passing big men in the game. He has a great feel for when to dish the rock.
2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Nembhard outside. Outside Mathurin. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mathurin against Westbrook. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, one of the things you have to do to try to stop Westbrook is get physical with him. Bumping, slow him down some, especially on drives where he's looking to go right downhill, down your throat.
Now here's Nembhard. Gets to see a basket. Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Westbrook into the lane. And finished off by Westbrook.
You know, one of the things about Westbrook that has always been evident is incredible motor, especially when he's heading to the rack.
Siakam with a screen on Gordon. Halliburton's got an open look. Another one falls for Indiana.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Driving to the basket, and Westbrook slams it home.
Dialing back the clock right there. When Russ is pulling off moves like this, he's unguardable.
And here's Halliburton to the inside. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Pass to Turner. Now here's Nembhard. There's 14 seconds left now in the first quarter. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
Now Jokic. Last game out, he had 40. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Nembhard. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
Pass to Gordon. Stolen. And they're running. Nembhard. Good. Nembhard's got 4 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
3 seconds left. And again, it's Denver missing.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Brown passes to Jokic. Jokic using his size.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. 3-pointer Mathurin. Jokic grabs the board, and we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him.
Here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Takes the 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Pacers leading by 5. Halliburton looking over the floor. From the arc. The shot off that time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Wednesday, They'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Thursday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Jokic passes to Gordon, and he slams it in one-handed.
And you know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Westbrook. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. And Indiana with some changes. Bryant, he's checked in for Turner. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Nembhard. And Denver with a change here, too. Jordan's checked in.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way. That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. Shepard comes in for Matherin. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. And Denver will go for a different look here. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Gordon. Watson comes in for Brown. Strawther's checked in for Jamal Murray. And it's Pickett in for Westbrook. Nesmith passes to Bryant. The layup off target.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Porter from outside. Drills it from deep. Porter's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold, things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
McConnell finds Bryant. Count it. Bryant's got his first points of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Porter from outside. And that's not going to go. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look here at Indiana. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Halliburton has been a major contribution. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Andrew Nembhard getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 from Michael Malone. Michael Porter out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Strawther in at the point guard position.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Pass to Shepherd. Lets it go from the wing, and that's off the glass and in. Shepherd's got his first basket. Nuggets trail by 8. And here's Porter. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Strother. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Porter Jr. showing off the versatility, setting the screen that time before rolling for the hoop.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag, along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Chanchar's checked in for the Nuggets. McConnell, good.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Nuggets trail by 7. Murray looking around. Pass to Chanchar. Charic outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. McConnell right side on the wing. Bryant just 5 to shoot. Back to McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Shepherd missing. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Watson. Neesmith with it. Guarded now by Watson. Now the Pacers on the move. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Toppin. From downtown. Chanchar with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 7. To the left side wing. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the paint. Here's Watson. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here's Shepherd for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Shepherd's got 5 points now this quarter.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Murray. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Indiana leading by 8. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Bryant for 3. Kept alive. Outside for McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shepherd. He's got 5. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Shepherd's got 7 points in the game. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Murray with it. Fires from way outside. No luck on that one. And so it's the Indiana Pacers ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front? All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Jokic. Jokic muscles it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
And here's Halliburton. Pulls it from the top of the key. Connects. The jumper drops. And the Pacers lead by 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
No coverage that time.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Westbrook can't hit. Pacers leading by 11. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Siakam the screen. Halliburton outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Westbrook, the pass to Brown. Jokic with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brown. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Westbrook, the pass to Murray. And again, it's Denver missing. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Siakam for 3. They grab their own miss. Back to Mathurin. To the middle. Siakam outside. Beyond the arc. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep three-point land. The shot by Brown, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And here's Jokic outside. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Holmes, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Tyson comes in for Brown.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pacers.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's #facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And a solid start to the season series for them. They'll meet 3 times, and from the look of this first game, it looks like a very favorable matchup for them against Denver.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Back to Mathurin. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
Hey, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 16-4 run. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Westbrook against Halliburton. Now Westbrook. Outside Murray. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points of the ballgame. Maxey looking it over. Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
To the inside. Here's Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. Oubre can't get it to go. Here's Denver now. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gordon missing. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Maxey with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Murray against Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Here's McCain. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside Westbrook. Now Jokic. Now here's Gordon. Here's Brown. Murray outside. Gordon with a screen on Maxey. Westbrook passes to Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And really, Coach Van Gundy, the acquisition of Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets was one of the things that elevated them to the championship caliber team that we saw.
Yeah, Kevin, he was sort of the missing piece. He's a great fit in the front court alongside of Jokic. His athleticism, his defense, his ability to score inside have really made them a great tandem.
And what about his ability, Stan, to fit in right off the bat and make a difference?
You know, just about anybody can fit in playing with Jokic, Kevin. He makes the game easy.
Well said. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Count that bucket.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. 1:16 left here in the opening quarter. And that one's good, George.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. To the right side. Uncovered. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Embiid against Jokic. Outside, Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. From past the arc. Embiid, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
Offensive rebound. McCain. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Drills the three-pointer. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Brown's shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
At the end of one. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Those 76ers in second.
Very reliable. No question, they punish teams for sending them to the free throw line.
So on the floor for Denver. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. George, that's a two-pointer. Gets an open look and hits. George has got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. Embiid against Jokic. Pass to Brown. Murray outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Philadelphia leading by 4. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
And it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Here's Maxey after the Nuggets pick up 2. Embiid owns the lane.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Maxey against Gordon. Outside for George. Up top, Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray looking around. Outside Westbrook. In the corner, it's Gordon. Off target from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Embiid powers it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropper.
Murray, no good. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Westbrook passes to Jokic. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotation.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Westbrook, no good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Offensive rebound. Here's Holmes outside for Murray. Back to Holmes. Oubre with the steal. Here's McCain. Sinks the three-pointer. McCain's got 5.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Pass to Holmes to end the drought. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Oubre's got his 6th rebound on the night. Yabusele passes to Maxey. Inside. And he dunks it down.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. Westbrook kicks to Murray. To the left wing, Tyson. And another miss by Denver.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And stolen by Maxey. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Philadelphia ahead, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, it's been a stampede in transition. They'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to...
Taking a closer look. And that is our...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Tyrese Maxey. Kelly Oubre out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Paul George. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Drummond working against Jokic. Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And really deep three that time. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised, nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Maxey with it. Westbrook picks him up. Pass to McCain. Back to Drummond. Stolen by Westbrook.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
A shot's good from Westbrook.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Oubre passes to Maxey. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Butler, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Second team foul.
George looking around. Good on the triple. George has got 10 points.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Here's Westbrook out to the wing. Pass to Jokic. George with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. And finished off by Oubre.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And the turnover again by Denver. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. In the corner, it's Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 to 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Holmes against Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Holmes kicks to Westbrook. George with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Westbrook drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits the second from the line. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Drives to the hoop. It's tipped. Murray outside. Pass to Tyson. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, Murray engineering that bucket with terrific ball movement.
Right wing. Back to Butler. Over to the left wing. Here's Roddy. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Up top, Holmes. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Murray outside. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Najee, no good. Here's Grimes. Here's Embiid. No good there. Good work defensively by Holmes. Murray for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Philadelphia rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. The score. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, "Can you believe that?"
So out there for the Nuggets right now, it's Najee in at center. Council, a three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Pass to Najee from the line. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Thursday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Holmes passes to Pickett. Here's Najee, guarded by Embiid. 76ers have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Second chance shot in deep. George drops it in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
To the middle. Out to the right wing. Holmes, that's a screen. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Embiid with the steal. Outside for George. Knocks down the three ball. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Who wants the free t-shirt? Our Sixers DNT looking for the loudest fans, so let them hear ya.
And Embiid drops them both. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Westbrook with it. Maxey covering. Westbrook with the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And finished off by Oubre.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Westbrook. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
Westbrook so explosive with the ball.
Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And George gets it to go.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Spins. Jokic kicks to Murray. Outside Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. Gordon the pass to Westbrook. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Philadelphia ball.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-6 run.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first 2.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Maxey.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Westbrook against Oubre. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. They get Russell Westbrook.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Brown. Misses the 3. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is
tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Now here's Oubre. Here's Embiid. Goes back up. Goes up with it again. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, BA, I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Now here's Siakam. Gets the three ball to go.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
Good on the shot.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Halliburton outside. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Kicks it to George. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
George against Halliburton. On the wing, Nembhard. Five to shoot. And a missed layup. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to McCain. Now Embiid. Outside Maxey. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Maxey's got 5 now.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
From the high post. Halliburton, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's McCain. Takes it inside. Missed inside. Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Yep, count it.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Maxey against Halliburton. And Maxey, here we go. Inside. Turner against Embiid. And he drops it in from the low post. 7 points in the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Nice shot by Turner.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Pass to McCain. Outside Oubre. The 3. Here's Embiid. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Embiid's got 9.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Turner with it. Oubre picks him up. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. He takes it in, and he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best, driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Pass to McCain. To the inside. Outside Oubre. George, a screen on Siakam. Here's Oubre. Here's George. Right side Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Turner. Oubre passes to Embiid. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Halliburton. He drives in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Philadelphia on top, up by 3. And back to... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Siakam looking it over. There's a screen by Turner. Siakam, the pass to Turner. That one goes. Count it. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Maxey. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw's good from Maxey. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Turner finds Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Mathurin, a screen on Embiid. And it falls all over the rim and in. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Launches the 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Maxey. From down in the low post, it goes. Maxey's got 12 points in the game.
Very consistent tonight in the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
George against Halliburton. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Maxey. Fast break, Philadelphia. The 3 is up. Here's George. And he banks in the layup. And now a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
DA, I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. George outside. And the 3-pointer goes. He's got 5.
That was from the parking lot. Paul George very assured from distance.
Halliburton finds Turner. 1:31 left in the second quarter. Back to Halliburton. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Boy, there's a smoothness to Paul George's game. He's moving fast, but he makes it look easy.
Halliburton left side. Here's Nembhard. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Boy, you talk about athleticism. How easy does PG make it look right there?
Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton surveys the floor. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Siakam outside. To the middle. And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
And it's good. 2 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Mathurin. George defending. Mathurin passes to Siakam. 4 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Nesmith. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Philadelphia 76ers. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the 76ers. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Top it out there with Nesmith. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Shepard. And it's McConnell in at the 1. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
And George with the jam.
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop him.
Pacers trail by 13. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's McConnell. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Okeke's checked in for the Sixers. Kyle Lowry comes in for Butler. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Lowry finds George. And George with the jam.
Well, this is a team that depends on Paul George to fill it up. Such a skilled, versatile scorer.
Here's Shepard. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Sixers. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Toppin outside. This one for three. Knocks down the triple. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game.
The very definition of a stretch four. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Lowry against McConnell. They get it back. Pacers trail by 14. And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist from McConnell. Shepard's got 5.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Yabusele. Excellent D there from Bryant. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. McConnell passes to Toppin. Back to McConnell. 3-pointer. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lowry, the pass to Okeke. They set the pick. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's George. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
Here's McConnell. Sweet little floater.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Lowry surveys the D. There's a screen by Okeke. Lowry drives in. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Lowry's got his first 2 points. Pacers trail by 11. McConnell outside. Drives to the hoop. And the basket is good. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. McConnell against Lowry. Here's Okeke. Pass to George. Back to Okeke. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Good. George has got 11 in the second half.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Pulls it. That shot, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Philadelphia, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got George. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Halliburton against George. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there he shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Ooh, 2 physical points for Halliburton.
That's the IQ of Tyrese Halliburton in pick-and-roll action. Always understands how to get the defender to bite.
Maxey surveys. George finds Maxey. Screen by Embiid. And he dunks it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Maxey.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
George for 3. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Siakam with a screen on George. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. George passes to Oubre. Maxey against Matherin. Right side Maxey. 3-pointer Embiid. Oh, Embiid hits from outside.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Nembhard outside. There's a screen by Turner. The 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Sixers lead by 11. George with it, picked up by Matherin. George passes to Oubre. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The defense has zero clue on how to guard Paul George. A screen and roll genius. Fantastic at knowing when to pass.
Halliburton's got an open look. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And Maxey, here we go. Boom! He jams it straight down.
While Maxey is an elite shooter, Tyrese is at his best using his speed going downhill.
Here's Nembhard. Drains the triple. Nembhard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Embiid, a screen on Matherin. Back to Embiid. Here's the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
The 76ers making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. Turner, a screen on George. Here's Halliburton. And there's the drive. Can't connect from short range. The Sixers lead by 8. For 3, Maxey. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And that's a tough shot to defend when Maxey pops up out of nowhere.
And here's Turner from the arc. Indiana again missing. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the 76ers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Embiid with it. Siakam covering. And the jam by George.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the dunk by Halliburton. Now Philadelphia with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The rebound by Turner. Halliburton outside. Another miss by Halliburton. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Nembhard. McCain's shot is off. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A competitive game. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke.
that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Gordon, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team. Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone and talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's got to pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thanks so much. David. And so here's Denver. Following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Gordon kicks to Murray. Here's Brown. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Jokic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now, here is Halliburton. His last outing, 16 points for him. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Into the lane. Kept alive. The kick out to Westbrook. Gordon with a screen on Mathurin. Westbrook passes to Gordon. Over Turner. Gordon with another miss.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Mathurin missing. The Nuggets leading by 3. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Outside Mathurin. 1:36 left here in the first quarter.
Boy, the strength that Turner has added to his body on display there. Stayed composed and got it up and down through the contact.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And finished off by Westbrook.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Halliburton outside. And finished off by Halliburton.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Turner finds Halliburton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside, and stolen by Siakam. And it's Haliburton penetrating. Outside Mathurin. Tries again. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer. He loves throwing it down.
Here's Nemhard. Good on the bucket.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Westbrook passes to Jokic. Shoots over Turner. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets ahead, up 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Haliburton in the backcourt. Nemhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot.
Excellent job that time by Westbrook. Spots a weakness and then burst right to exploit it.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet. Seems like Haliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Haliburton. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Very good composure and control that time by Haliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Denver passing it around. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Murray. Lock at 6. Deflects the pass. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Haliburton's got it. And he uses the glass on the layup. Haliburton's got the lead up to 2 now for Indiana.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pacers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Siakam, good.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Pass to Gordon. Out left to the wing. Westbrook with it. To the paint. Here's Brown. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
It's good from long range. Gordon's got 8. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
With the drive, and finished off by Halliburton.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at 10? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And the Pacers lead by 10.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Pass to Brown. They grab their own miss. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hello, everybody.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large.
Now let's take a moment. And that about wraps it up.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. The Nuggets trail by 12. Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Pass to Pickett. Here's Holmes. Here's Tyson. And stolen by McConnell. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Shepard with the ball. He has yet to score. That's tipped, and they'll get another chance. Pass to Neesmith. Goes back up, and the shot goes in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Neesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Neesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
McConnell kicks to Bryant. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Bryant's got his first 3 points of the game.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Pass to Pickett. Launches it. Got a hand on it.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pulls up on the wing. Again, Indiana.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
To the left side wing. Chanchar nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
McConnell passes to Shepard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the wing on the left. Here's Chanchar. It's stolen. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Shepard, that's good.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. The shot no good. Tyson. Pacers leading by 17. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. It's good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And that's an intentional foul. For Indiana, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. First one falls for
Indiana. TJ McConnell. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for McConnell. The Nuggets trail by 17. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Pass to Pickett from outside the arc. It's deflected. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. .110 left here in the third quarter. Toppin, no one around him. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Takes it inside.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
55 seconds left in the third quarter, and he gets it to go.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Bryant. Now Shepard. Just 5 on the clock. Bryant in the post. No good that time. Good work defensively by Holmes. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pickett. Neesmith covering. Pickett, that's good. Pickett's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Now, here's McConnell. He's covered closely, and he's good on the 3-ball. Toppin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's the end. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened on the court for Indiana. Toppin is out there with Neesmith, and it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Shepard, and it's Bryant in at the center, locking down the middle.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. On defense, Denver, trailing by 19. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Launches a 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Denver shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Chunchar. And a miss there on the triple. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Westbrook passes to Murray. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Pacers lead by 20.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good on the triple. Pacers leading by 20. And here's Halliburton. Mark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Misses in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Westbrook. The tray. That shot off the mark. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Now here's Westbrook trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Gordon. Here's Murray. He's covered by Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. There's Gordon with the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Halliburton with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Halliburton against Gordon. Outside for Halliburton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Halliburton's got 7 points for the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
That's good from Halliburton.
Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game. Makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Westbrook passes to Brown. Westbrook against Turner. They get it back. Pass to Brown. Trying to get something going. Connects from three-point range.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Misses. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't.
And tonight, we've got the... And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Kelly Oubre.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2. And for Denver, Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Brown in at small forward. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
And Jokic throws it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
For 3, Maxey. Gordon pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint, Brown. And he takes it in for the layup. Off a very nice feed.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
First quarter, just over a minute played. For 3, Maxey. Jokic grabs the board. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
A shot by Brown, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
A nice shot by McCain.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
And it's Westbrook off the drive from outside the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And Oubre gets it to go.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
To the wing on the left. And here's Gordon from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Maxey. And a big-time jam right there.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Oubre against Jokic. On the attack, Oubre.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Pass to Jokic. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And this is how powerful Jokic is, able to still score despite the contact.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Releases. And it's Jokic missing. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's McCain into the lane.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammate. He knows when to make the right pass.
Brown passes to Gordon. Here's Brown. Out to Gordon. 3-pointer. And McCain pulls it down. The Sixers lead by 3. Here's George. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Gordon. Ooh, nice D from George.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's McCain. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Taking a look at the 76ers. George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2.
Yeah, timely swat attempt by Jokic. Nothing you can do about that as the shooter.
Embiid from outside. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Nuggets trail by 5. On the wing, Murray. Down low, Jokic. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Outside Murray. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Here's Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Gordon outside. Out to the wing. 4 on the clock. And Jokic throws it down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
George outside. The 3 ball. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Left side Murray. Westbrook with it. Murray inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Embiid against Jokic. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Jokic passes to Brown. Back to Jokic. Pass to Brown. Second chance effort. Now Westbrook. To the inside. Gordon down low. Maxey covering. Count that bucket. Gordon's got 5 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Embiid inside. Working on Jokic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. 4th, Nikola Jokic.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Denver in the lead. Westbrook taking his time here. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 10.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Maxey attacking. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Maxey daring the D to try and stop him on his way to the bucket.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
1:02 left in the first half of basketball. Jokic with it, guarded now by George. Brown passes to Westbrook. Up top, Gordon. He's got 5. Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? For 3, Maxey hits a three-pointer.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Westbrook drives, and Westbrook slams it home.
Look, Westbrook still has some bounce in those legs, especially when this man gets a lane to the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist by Maxey.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
The Nuggets have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Westbrook up and in on the layup. Westbrook's got 14 points for the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Maxey against Jokic. Here's Yabusele. Here's Oubre. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Jokic in the paint. Jokic going off.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Russell Westbrook. He's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Looking at Philadelphia, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone's starting. And we need to talk about the first half that Russell Westbrook just turned in. He was all over the place.
You like how he's attacking on the...
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. A fantastic game from Russell Westbrook in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. That is Brown in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Gordon on the take. Out to the right wing. Here's Brown. George defending. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Driving in. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Butler's checked in. Outside Oubre. Back to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. The Nuggets lead by 3. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Watson passes to Jordan, and he's going to the line for and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
DeAndre Jordan. People were worried that this would slow the action.
The officials have 2 minutes to review the play.
Adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Butler. Lays it up and banks it in.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here's Pickett. Jordan, the screen. Outside Porter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
George outside. Pass to McCain. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Jordan, the screen. Inside. It's stolen by Drummond. George outside. Buries it down low. And now a three-point Philadelphia lead.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Here's Pickett. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Denver will go for a different look here. Chanchar's checked in for Jordan. Holmes comes in for Porter Jr. Saric checks in for Strawther. And it's Tyson in for Watson. The 76ers also with a sub. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Here's Tyson. Butler covering. Tyson with the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Philadelphia leading by 3. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. That one misses. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Pickett. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Oubre, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
And Holmes with the block. Here's Tyson. Butler covering. Embiid brings a double team. Here's Chanchar. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
When you have the lead, you really want to protect the ball. They've done the exact opposite of that.
44 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Embiid. Embiid just brushing off the contact inside.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Here's Pickett. Butler covering. Pass to Šarić. Here's Cancar from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Oubre. George for three. Doesn't go that time. Here's Pickett. They get it again. Holmes with it. And here's Šarić for three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Sixers ahead, leading by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Tyrese Maxey, Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in at the 2 spot.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet. Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
They get the rebound. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Here's Westbrook. Rebound by Philadelphia. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Pass to George. Puts up a deep three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Gordon on the wing. Embiid covers. Gordon can't hit.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Maxey. Finished off the break. And the 76ers lead by 15.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Second team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
For three, Gordon. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Nuggets trail by 11. Deflects the pass. Launches it. Pass to McCain. It's George on the wing. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Sixers lead by 9. And stolen by Jokic. Fires away from way outside. They get it back. Gordon, the pass to Murray. And here's Jokic. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul. Substitution on the court.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Gordon, the pass to Murray. 4-3, and Embiid with the block to end the drought. Rebounded by Denver.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Pass to Murray. Westbrook outside. Fires the three. And McCain pulls it down. The Sixers lead by 9. George for three. He buries it from 3.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the 76ers.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this victory, they managed to avoid the embarrassment of getting totally swept in this season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Maxey.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Brown passes to Westbrook, 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
This is the type of pressure that Westbrook puts on defenders, forcing them to foul him.
And he makes the first. And so Westbrook nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And here is Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. And gets it to fall. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for